Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Biolab, and this is Vamsi here at Biolab, and I'm with setup here. Let me check whether the recording is done. Yes, it is. It is perfect. But if my video is lagging, please just adjust for some days. I'll be getting a new capture card. Till then, we have to adjust with this lagging video or laggy video. Today topic we will be discussing about the female reproductive system, which is your next topic. We have completed about the male reproductive system and spermatogenesis in the previous video itself. If anyone haven't seen that video, please go and visit it once and then come back to this video. And in today's video we will be doing the part 1 of female reproductive system. Now let us start with the female reproductive system, and also we will be doing some analogy with the male reproductive system also. Now put your side heading as female reproductive system. So I took time for this setup only, guys. Like I thought of doing something new so that I can be visible to you as if I'm teaching on the whiteboard, and I can also use a smart board, a type of thing. So for this I was waiting and waiting for a week, I hope. So that is why the videos got delayed. And yes, I hope from now it would be fine, it would all be fine. And I have bought a green screen, I hope you can see it. If not, okay, leave it. If I try to make a setup tour, then I'll be showing you. Most probably do not expect that from me, since I only don't know how my room will be, and also the setup isn't of much effort also. So let's leave it. Ours is educational channel, let's start studying, that's it. Now coming to female reproductive system, see, the main part of female reproductive system, as in the male reproductive system, which is testis, in the female reproductive system you have the presence of ovaries. Okay, ovaries. My dear, this ovary is telling us something about its shape and about its function. The word ovary is telling us, yes, it is saying that it is oval in shape. It is oval in shape, and also it is saying that it produces ovum. Yes, see, it is saying that it is oval in shape. It is oval in shape and it is producing ovum. We have to understand these two from this term ovary. Okay, okay, my camera is cutting off. There it is, ovary. Now this term ovary is telling us about oval in shape. One, it has shape is oval. The second one, its function is to release a female gamete, which is your ovum, and also it helps in the development of secondary sexual characters like the breast development in females and the pubic hair development. It is happening in males and females also. Yes, in males I haven't told you about much about secondary sexual characters, since it is not even mentioned in the NCERT, and it is a part of your 10th class syllabus, not about 12th class syllabus. Okay, I hope this green screen is flying off. Let me switch off the fan. This will be fine now. This will be fine. Yes. Okay, understood about ovary and its shape and functions. This is the basic term. This is the basic term. This is the basic, part of female reproductive system. Now we will be moving on to the second basic part of female reproductive system. Here, what is it as uterus? Sorry. Yeah. Uterus. Uterus. Now, what is this uterus? Come on, tell me. What is this uterus now? This uterus is the place where we are grown. The 9 months of gestation period where our mother carries us is your uterus. This uterus is fortunately called as womb of mother, where the fetus grows, and this fetus gets developed for 9 months of period, which you call as the gestation period. Next, after delivery, after gestation period, it is your delivery, which is called as your parturition also. Now this is about the uterus. This is the second part of your female reproductive system. Here you have to understand one thing. It is, in females, unlike males, there are two separate systems for excretion and reproduction. Whereas in males, if you take it, there is a common system, a common passage of sperms and urine, which is your urethra. Here it is not like that. For reproductive system, it is separate. It is vaginal hole, and for the excretory system, it is your uterus. Sorry, urethra. It is separate. Uterus, that is separate. Now this is your uterus, which is present in your female reproductive tract. Okay. Okay. Now coming into the third one, which is called as your fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. Okay, the egg is produced in the ovary. It has to come to uterus. It has to come to uterus in order for implantation. Uterus, as I said, it is a womb where the baby grows, and for that womb, the egg has to come to uterus. The fertilized egg has to come to uterus, and implantation should take place. About implantation, you will be knowing in the further videos. Do not worry about it now. That is very must and should. Now from ovary, who is going to collect and put it? It is the job of your fallopian tube. This fallopian tube, since it is carrying ovum, it is also called as oviduct. Oviduct. Now tell me a duct which is in your male reproductive system, which carries sperms from your testis to your vasa efferentia. Tell me. It is your network of tubules called as a rete testis. Rete testis takes your sperms which are produced in your seminiferous tubules into vasa efferentia. From there, vasa efferentia carries to epididymis, and from there the sperms travel into the vasa differentia. Okay, got it. Now come back into the female reproductive system. It is called as your oviduct also, since it carries sperms. Now what is the nature of oviduct? What is the nature of the epithelium which is present in the oviduct? Yes, it is ciliated epithelium. Ciliated epithelium. How this appears to be? Okay, this ciliated epithelium is very simple. It is having thin fine hair-like structures. See these hair-like structures which I am drawing here. These thin fine hair-like structures are your cilia, and these beat in a particular direction in order for the movement of ovum towards the uterus. Now say for example, here is your ovary, here is your uterus. Okay, ovary. From ovary, it has to be taken into uterus. Now the passage followed by it is through your fallopian tube. Now what happens inside the fallopian tube? Ciliated epithelium. Am I wrong? Yes, there is a lag in the video. Please, I am also telling you, I am also able to see here there is a lag. Please adjust until I get the capture card. Okay, that's my technical fault. Your technical fault is not there. That is mine. Leave it to me. I'll be seeing it. Now study. This ciliated epithelium, what it does, it beats in a particular direction. Let me show you that movement. A minute. Now, ovary is coming. The ovary has released the ovum, and this ovum should be traveled into the uterus. Here is your ovary. Now ovum is released. What happens is these cilia move in a particular direction like this. They move in a particular direction like this, and my microphone is here. The tab is the microphone, and also the screen and the smart board. So that is why that would not be heard by you. If it is well and good. If not, you have seen my motion. You have seen my the motion which I have done. That is important. Okay, now the page has got completed. Let us add some page. Okay. Now that is about your fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. Next one, coming into the genitalia. Next one is your cervix. See, cervix and vagina. Cervix and vagina help during coitus. If the spelling is wrong, please let me. Please, okay. Again, I'm saying, please pardon me if the spelling is wrong. Coitus. I hope I have written it now right. Thus, my own made stylus is eating my brain today. Okay, let's put it aside. The cervix and vagina together they are called as the coitus. They help in coitus, and also they are called as the birth canal. Birth canal. What is this birth canal? Yeah, the baby which is fully developed, which is fully grown. What happens is during the time of paturation, it has to travel through these two, cervix first, then vagina, which are like this. See, this is your uterus. Here your cervix, here is a vagina, and these two it has to pass through like this, and while passing through this the birth happens. So that is why we call it as, we call these two as, we call this two as birth canal. Please do not worry, I'll be showing you the image. This is your cervix, this is your vagina. Okay, through the birth, through them birth happens. So that is why they together are called as birth canal. And coitus is not mentioned in your NCRT, please remove it. Remember about birth canal. Okay, that is separate. Okay, why I'm raising it, let me put it. Okay, that is about your cervix and vagina. Now moving on to the structure, actual structure of your female reproductive system, and also how these ovaries are attached to the uterine wall, how they are put together. Let me tell you that there are ligaments which in place, which place the ovaries where there are. Okay, in your NCRT, please open page number 44. You have to underline some important lines I'll be telling you. Please open page number 44. Okay, where should I keep my tab until then? Okay, once let me check the sound. If it is fine, I'll be clapping once. I'll be snapping once. Yes. See page, open page number 45 and underline these sentences which I am reading. Come to 1, 2, 3, 4. After figure number 3 point B, which is 3.3b, which is given in your back bracket, down, come down. There, each ovary is about 2 to 4 centimeters in length. No need to remember that. No need to remember the values of length. And is connected to the pelvic wall of the uterus. Pelvic wall of the uterus by ligaments. Each ovary is covered with a thin epithelium which encloses ovarian stroma. The stroma is divided into two zones, peripheral cortex and inner medulla. Wherever you come across this cortex, two zones maximum in our body, they are divided into cortex and medulla only. Okay, they are divided into cortex and medulla only. What happens is, let me show you. ये तो ovary है, sorry English. This is your ovary. Am I right? Oh. Okay, this is your ovary which you are seeing here. Now here is your uterus. This is your fallopian tubes. About fallopian tubes I'll be coming Back right now, please wait a minute. Fallopian tubes. Okay, now these ovaries are attached to the uterine wall through ligaments. That what I have made you to underline in your NCRT. Ligaments. This ovary is attached to the uterine wall through ligaments. That is very important. That is very important, first point. The second point, each ovary is covered by thin epithelium which encloses the ovarian stoma. Actually, we have ovarian stoma which is enclosed by epithelial tissue, and this stoma is divided into two zones: outer cortex, inner medulla. Now in the diagram they haven't represented the inner medulla and outer cortex. No need to remember, you just remember it. No need to remember the parts of it. Okay, we'll be making it simple. Okay, please do not make it complex in order to taking every sentence in NCRT is important, but for some topics, some selected topics where they can ask you statement questions, like in your human physiology, excretion part and chemical control and coordination and also neural control have the most probable chances in order to ask your statement type of questions. Please concentrate there. Here you just remember it is divided into outer cortex and inner medulla. That's it. Enough. Duty is done. Now coming into your fallopian tube. Actually, fallopian tube is divided into three parts. Okay. Fallopian tube is divided into three parts here. See, look at. First part is fimbriae. I'll be telling you what is this fimbriae, isthmus, and also infundibulum. Please wait. Okay, please wait. The oviduct is divided into three parts. Okay, fimbriae, infundibulum, and sorry. Okay, right, four parts since we have also included fimbriae. So fimbriae, infundibulum, ampulla, okay, ampulla, and also isthmus. Now look at the diagram in your NCRT and listen to my explanation. Now fimbriae, right there in your NCRT, fingers. Okay, fingers in your NCRT, right the side of the fimbriae that mention them, they are fingers. Actually what happens is this: if this is your fallopian tube, it is like this. Here is your ovary attached. This part is your ovary. Okay, this part is your ovary here, sorry, and these are your fimbriae. This fimbriae catch hold of the ovary like this. And why this fimbriae are finger like? Since they, whenever the ovary releases the ovum, the next minute they take in the ovum inside, they catch it, and they travel, and they make it travel upwards using your ciliary beating movements. Now after fimbriae comes the infundibulum. This is the closer part, this is the closest part into your ovary. If this is your fimbriae, this is your infundibulum. Fimbriae, infundibulum. After infundibulum there is a slight bend where the fallopian tube bends, and this is called as your ampulla. Actual site of fertilization mentioned there. Site of fertilization. Actually we know the site of fertilization is your fallopian tube, but what is the actual site of fertilization inside the fallopian tube? Ampulla. Okay, if the question comes, if there is ampulla in your options, please opt ampulla, since it is in your NC line, it is your NCRT line. If not, if they have given you fallopian tube, opt fallopian tube. Now isthmus, this is actually a thin connection between your fallopian tube and your uterus. Okay, got it? Everyone clear about these points? Is everyone clear about these four structures? Okay, video again. Okay, fimbre first of all, infundibulum second, ampulla third, isthmus fourth. Everyone clear? If not, please comment down your doubts. Okay, this is about your fallopian tube or oviduct. Again, page got completed. Add a new page. Now, come here to your uterus. The pearl is where we are born, where we have been developed. Our house since the time when implantation. Okay, you say housewarming function. Housewarming function is your implantation. Okay, remember like that. When implantation comes, I'll be telling you those mnemonics how to remember also. Now uterus. Coming to uterus, uterus is mainly having three walls, guys. Three walls. Very easy. Perimysium, mycium, perimysium, myomycium. Wait, let me check. It is myomycium. Sorry, not mycium, metrium. Sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. That's why I have seen it. Perimetrium, myometrium, myometrium, and endometrium. Endometrium. Perimetrium, myometrium, endometrium. What is perimetrium? Outer. Peri, wherever you heard the word peri, remember outer. Peri means outer. Peri means outer. Myo means muscle. Muscle. The muscular layer which is present between the perimysium and perimetrium and endometrium is your myometrium. And this myometrium is very important. Very important. You can confuse here. Listen to me very carefully. This myometrium helps in the contraction of uterine wall. Since it is muscular, it helps in the contraction of uterine wall time of during the time of parturition due to the action of an hormone called as oxytocin. They can ask you and frame you a question that which part of the uterus, which layer of the uterus on which the oxytocin hormones function is there. You have to opt myometrium, which contracts during parturition. Myometrium, not endometrium, not endometrium. Myometrium has muscles, it has the ability to contract and relax, so that is why myometrium. Okay, now coming to endometrium, this is also important. During menstrual cycle, this endometrium has the capacity to regenerate. Now what is in menstrual cycle? Within a few couple of minutes you will be getting what is menstrual cycle. Now focus on this myometrium and endometrium. Endometrium, it is the innermost layer. Innermost layer, it is supplied with many blood vessels in order to nourish the embryo. This undergoes cyclic changes. This is very important. Cyclic changes. Which layer of uterus undergoes cyclic changes? Endometrium. Okay, endometrium. Once it is degenerated, again it can regenerate itself. Again it can regenerate itself. Now after this we have some female external genitalia. Actually, I have thought that this menstrual cycle would complete in this video, but it cannot. I'll be making a separate video on that. Let us now go to female external genitalia. Now, what is external genitalia of males? Penis. Yes, penis is your external genitalia of males. As of males, we have also in females, which is analogous organ of penis, that is your clitoris. That is your clitoris. Come to page number 46. There you can see clitoris. Clitoris, actually the word clitoris is given, not the image. Clitoris is analogous loose loose skin which is present, which is analogous to penis of males. Analogy. Analogous to penis of males is your clitoris. This is also a erectile tissue. During coitus, this also gets erected. Now after clitoris, there comes your labia majora and minora. Labia majora and minora. What is this labia majora and minora? Yes, in male reproductive system, these two are analogous to your what? Tell me now. Yeah, the foreskin. Actually, labia majora and minora are two flaps, folds of skin which is covering your vagina. Actually, labia majora is a little bulky, which is present outside. After that, inside is your labia minora, and inside is your vagina, and top of it is your clitoris, and on the top you have your mons pubis. Mons pubis. This is your fat, where more fatty layer or more adipose is deposited, and this is the place where your pubic hair develops in females. This is your female external genitalia, and we have another important gland called as your mammary glands. Okay, mammary glands. Now, about these mammary glands, I'll be giving you a small hint now. These mammary glands are okay. I'll be taking in the next lecture. Do not worry. I'll be taking you through the menstrual cycle and also mammary glands in my next lecture. Until then, please like the video and share the video. And hope you have liked this setup. Please do not comment about the video. I am telling it is my technical fault until and unless I buy my capture card. I'll be once when I buy my capture card, I'll be making a video. Then you can see the change, and this would be more productive to you. And I also wanted to show you some images for some lessons where it is needed, and this is much than sitting on the computer and writing it. And this I can explain you as if I'm explaining on the whiteboard, and we have your setup of your tablet which I can go through. So hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Please hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel Biolab India. This is Vamsi saying off from Biolab India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Have a great day further, guys. Thank you.